Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber and the subscriber sent the donation. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. All right. So this one says, I admit I messed up. I was in sort of a short relationship from October 2017 and joined the military in December. In May 2018, my girlfriend broke up with me because she wanted to take a different route to pursue her career. A few months later, we reconnected and started talking. I ended up having sex with someone we both knew in between the time her and I were talking because it was in the moment. When she asked me why I had her in my text messages, I lied to her face and told her it was nothing to worry about. A couple of months later, I had symptoms of an STD, so I went and got tested. I came up positive with an STI, and I relayed it back with everyone I slept with in between the time. That includes the girl that I used to date and ended up reconnecting with. I also told her who the other person was that I slept with. She was not happy. She immediately gave up on us and continues to tell me that she hates me, made me pay for the test and the medicine, and tells me she will never talk to me again. I told her everything I could think of to help relieve the situation, but she will not let up on her decision to keep me out of her life. I told her I love her. I told her it was just in a moment, and I said it will never happen again, etc. Nothing I say works. She only responds with the same answer. Please help me. Can you show what to do in order to turn this situation around into a positive direction so that I can at least slowly get things working again? All right. Now, this is the thing. First of all, I want to say this thing here is that you said she broke up with you in 2018 because she wanted to take a different route to pursue her career. And then you said a few months later, you reconnected and started talking again. So I'm not sure if you reached out to her or she reached out to you. Like, I don't know what exactly happened there, but either way, see, the thing is this, guys, you have to be strong in these situations, right? So let's say, you reached out to her after she broke up with you to reconnect. That's not a good thing, right? Now, if she reached out to you and was like, "Oh, it was such a mistake. I didn't mean it, to break up with you over trying to pursue my career. And I see the error in my ways and I want you back." And y'all start talking again. That's one thing. You feel what I'm saying? Then at that point, you can decide whether or not you want to take her back, right? But, you aren't necessarily clear as to, if you tried to holler at her or she tried to holler at you, right? So that's one thing. But the thing is this, just in general, because you're seeming like you want her back, you want to be with her, you love her, you got feelings for her and all this other stuff, right? But the thing is this, a lot of times when women are dealing with you, in a lot of cases, when they feel like it's over, meaning they sort of like put you out of their mind or just sort of, they're kind of trying to move on. A lot of times it's hard to get back in the situation, especially if you are continuously trying to get at her, because you're saying, look, he's like, I told her everything I could think of. I told her I love her. I said it's not going to happen again. So it seems like you're pushing the situation and you keep contacting her. You keep trying to get at her to make it work, right? Because you're so attached to her. You want to make this shit pop, right? Now, this is the thing. I would basically tell you to charge this whole situation to the game, right? But I know some of you guys, you're so in love, you want the girl and all this other stuff. So the thing that you can do in this situation, if you actually want to make something happen or to see if anything could go down, right, is you're gonna have to play the long game. Meaning, you're gonna have to back up, fall back, right? And let her do her thing. Like, let her leave and do whatever she got to do. Don't contact her. Don't hit her up. Don't do anything for at least like 6 to 8 months. You understand? So no contacts, no likes on Instagram or Facebook, none of that shit. Like, you're ghost all that time, right? Now, what could happen in this situation is that since you're not around her, she may end up getting into, a new relationship. Most likely that's going to happen, right? And what can happen in this situation is she gets into that new relationship. Her and the guy is, doing a thing. Everything is cool. And then she continues with that guy. And so when you try to hit her up 6 to 8 months from now, she ain't going to respond to you, and she going to be looking at you like you're crazy because now she's all up, in love with this other dude, right? Or what could happen is that 6 to 8 months from now, and this is what usually happens, is that she's been in, dating or in some type of relationship with a few dudes or whatever, and it's not working out like she expected, right? So she probably had a bunch of dudes that pumped and dumped her, or dudes who she thought shit was going to go well, and, all that other shit, right? So now when you hit her up, 6 to 8 months later, even though since she hasn't heard from you in a while, and she's in a position where she hasn't had anything else popping off, right? And if she actually still, has feelings for you, because, the thing with this girl, she could still have feelings for you and love you and like you and all this other stuff. But a lot of times what chicks do is that they try to, push you away or try to shut shit down because they don't want to get hurt. You understand? So then they're like, oh, they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to take your phone calls. They'll try to sort of like, cut off all that contact and because they don't want to get all caught up emotionally again, but they still may have those feelings for you. So this is why I say, if you wait the 6 to 8 months, and let's say within that time, there's guys that she's dealing with that the shit's not going well. When she hears from you, 6 to 8 months later, right? She compares that to the other motherfuckers who aren't, really, it ain't really working out with. And so she figures that, oh, well, I guess, this guy must actually love me and want me because he keeps coming at me. Because you're coming at her now, but if you fall back and then you come at her again, you understand, 6 to 8 months later, then she's probably going to want to make something happen if what has been happening within those 6 to 8 months wasn't anything going on with any other dude that was actually beneficial to her, right? But see, the thing is this, and I'm telling you this because, you seem like you care, you understand? And I don't know exactly the relationship you had with this woman. I mean, it seems kind of weird that she would sort of call it off because she's talking about she's trying to pursue her career. Because then if that's the case, it don't seem like that was a strong situation. Also, with you, it seems like you're not being strong in the situation to the point where you're lying to her. You know what I'm saying? You're scared to tell her what the real deal is. And I don't know who the actual person you fucked on the side or the other chick you was smashing. I don't know if it was her sister. Was it her mom? I don't know. You didn't really explain. And you said it was someone that she knew, whatever. But either way, the thing is this, is that I usually would suggest that you or any other guy in these situations, keep that shit pushing. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is what happens when you play this this long game of trying to wait all this time. Because it's stuff that I'm telling you. I'm just telling you this because you seem like you want this girl. So I'm giving you a way that you can probably get her back. You understand what I'm saying? But beyond that, it's better if you have a mindset of, keeping the shit pushing and having the abundance mindset. Because a lot of times when you do this type of stuff, what happens is that you take time and energy away from actually meeting women that you would probably have had a better time with. Women that would have probably, been more cooperative and respectful towards you just in general. You understand? Because to me, if I'm chilling with a chick and she talking about, are we breaking up because I want to pursue my career? I'm like, all right, peace. I'm good. We're good. We're good. You feel what I'm saying? And if she's crawling back, most likely, I probably wouldn't take her back because I'm just like, look, man, no, you understand? You gotta, and this is what I want you guys to get. I want you to get to the point where, you got that abundance mindset. You got chicks, here and there. So you don't feel the need to make it work with any particular chick. You understand? Because see, and this is the thing. A lot of times the reason why shit doesn't, work out or flow in the direction you want it to go into is because you're not, from the beginning, you're not creating that foundation or that structure or that sort of vibe and energy within your relationship to where, you're the type of guy who has that much value and the type of guy that, must be respected in that sort of way to where she would basically fall in line from the jump. You understand? Because again, if the chick is talking about she's trying to get out of this situation to pursue her career or some shit and she dumped you because of that, then that means that there wasn't that much strength in your relationship in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's, you gotta look at that also. But, if you want to, get this chick back, because it seems like this is what you want, wait that 6 to 8 months, hit her back up. You understand? If she has any type of feelings for you, she'll most likely, come back and make something happen. And if she does, and if you actually want to make the shit work, then you have to flip the whole shit around and you got to be more on point. You got to stop with the lying shit, stop with the, and if you're going to, if you're going to fuck somebody that she know, and it's this, and it's, you think it's going to be some big deal or a situation, and I probably have to do a whole nother video on this, but most of the time the shit is a big deal because you haven't created an atmosphere to where it's not a big deal. So what I mean is, let's say you get back with this chick, you got to create a whole different type of energy when you're dealing with her. It's almost to the point where you tell her, hey, listen, we're going to get back together, but this is what's going to go down. You're going to be with me. I'm going to be with you, and if something happened, I might end up fucking some chick or somebody else, and you just gotta accept that shit if you're trying to fuck with me. And again, that's if that's what you are about and that's what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that anything that you're trying to do to make shit happen in the relationship for it to flow, it has to be at the beginning where you set that. You understand? First. But I'm gonna do a whole another video on that. But yeah, but at the end of the day, for you specifically, wait that 6 to 8 months, holler at her again. If she tries to get back with you at that point, then you have to create that structure to make the shit flow better. You can hit her back 6 to 8 months and then she may be with another dude and that'll be it. And then you just keep it pushing. All right. But just in general, I want you and I want other guys to like get off of this type of energy where you're chasing after this one girl or this one special chick and all this other craziness. Like I understand you have women that you meet and you really like them and everything seems cool and all that other stuff, but understand there's more out there. You can find another chick who is going to be just as good or even better than what you had before. All right. So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below and I'll let you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.